Alright guys, welcome back. The look ahead for this week date is currently the 12th of March, it's Monday, around 1:45 in the afternoon, GMT time. And I opted to wait before I do the look ahead video for this week because there's no real news on Sunday, there's no real news on Monday, there's nothing coming out for either of those 2 days. Tomorrow, Tuesday, will be the first of the days where we get some news. Mainly being the Aussie dollar in the evening during Asia, and then we'll get some movement for pound hopefully during the pound release. But for now, I'm just going to be focusing on the Euro USD. We'll take a look at the Euro USD, the Euro GBP, the USD CAD, and the Aussie dollar, and I'll show you what I believe could potentially be unfolding for this coming week. So we've got the daily chart of the Euro USD. Now I'm bearish dollar personally. So I believe that we're going to be getting some downside on the dollar. If you saw the chart that I put in the chat room, you'll see there's two charts. You've got the March contract and you've got the June contract for the DXY, and you can see that the June contract is already running ahead. So that could potentially be a precursor of what we come to expect. Ideally, I did want to run higher first on the dollar, which will afford an opportunity to get into the Euro USD. And one of the first levels that I'm going to be looking for is the 122.40 level. Ideally, what I want to see is this. I want to see a move lower first, and then a move higher. Because if I'm bearish dollar, then I'm going to be expecting bullishness on euro, but I want to see it come down first, get a better price. There are a few reasons why it would need to come down here. We've got a couple of equal lows down here, so whatever liquidity is going to be resting below these two lows, this one and this one, will get scooped up on a move down and then a push higher. And again, there's no rush on this. We might get a Tuesday or Wednesday low of the week. Being very particular on the trades that I'm personally going to be taking myself. But like I said, I want to see a move lower first. I want a better price. I don't really want to be getting in here because then it kind of skews the risk, makes the stop too wide. Just drop down to a 4 hour, and I'm not going to be going much lower than a 4 hour because I want to make sure that we keep things on an even keel. But these are the two lows. I think if we get a nice spike through that, potentially into the 122.40 level, 122.50 institutional level, and then a nice sort of rejection. We can find a nice little entry somewhere in here on the rejection, but we'll see. Again, we're just going to wait for price to do its thing, and then we can kind of monitor it from there going forward. The Euro GBP, it's been going sideways for a while, and in some of the other review videos, not the review videos, sorry, some of the other look ahead videos that I've done for Euro GBP, I don't really like this at the minute. It's been stuck in this very, very long range. Very narrow consolidation. Eventually, at some point, this is going to spike through one of these two. I have been saying for a while now, I do believe it's going to rip to the upside, but I think they're probably going to let cable do its thing first. Then this is going to, they're going to kind of release Euro GBP and let it do what it needs to do. So for now, there's nothing really to discuss on this one. The USD CAD, go to a higher time frame for a second just to kind of see where we're at. Long term, I think we're going to see 120s. So the first area for me personally is going to be down here. Put a price level on that. Okay, it's not really working. Let me try this. Okay, you see 120.60 will be okay for now. This is a weekly obviously, but we did take out all of the liquidity, all these equal highs up here. Okay, so all that's gone now on this weekly candle. So I'm expecting a move back in. I do ideally, it's going to take some time to form, but I do want to see. This is the mean threshold of that candle, which basically just means it's the middle of the entire candle, and this is the low down here. I'd want to see this get taken out first. Let me see if this works. No, it keeps putting it on the side. So what I'll do, just to get a rough idea of where we're going to be looking for, what we're going to be looking at, just kind of round these off as well. 127.60, that's fine for that one. And wanted to do 126.50 and round it up. So these are the two levels really. First, if we can get through the 127.60 and a little bit lower,
then we should be on the cards for 126.15. And there's plenty of range in here to take a trade short if necessary, assuming what I expect on the dollar is going to follow through. We do get some more downside. So I'm definitely going to be looking for shorts. But again, I like to see these form first. I don't really want to be... I do a lot of scalping, but those trades are a little bit too quick and more live, in terms of the live daily analysis, like the live trading sessions that I'll do on Wednesdays in the mornings, which are a little bit easier to kind of map out as and when things are forming. But these levels are levels that I'm going to have on my chart, and we're going to kind of wait, for them to kind of unfold, and then when they do, we can take things from there. And then the Aussie dollar, I'm really liking for a move higher, to be honest, and this, I've already mentioned it in the chat room already. I think we're going to come and challenge this high up here, which is a good ways off, but there are many reasons why I believe this is going to happen. One of them being the Aussie dollar is still at 1.5%, so price is going to be seeking yield. A lot of funds are going to be accumulating in these lower areas to push price to at least the 81 big figure, to 81.40, and offload their positions up here. So there's a lot of accumulation going on right now on the Aussie dollar, in my opinion. So again, we wait for price to confirm before we do anything. If you drop down to a 4 hour, you can see the area that I'd already marked out. Just looking at this here, we've taken out stops. So any stops that were resting here and here and here, they've all been taken out on this move lower. We had a nice pullback into small consolidation there. Nice pop, taken out the swing high, dip back in, nice push higher. So I'm expecting this small consolidation to hold. Okay, and I would like to see something like the following. May not get it, to be honest. Might have to take a higher entry. Something to the effect of this, just to kind of visually map out what we're seeing. And the first target obviously is going to be here and here, and then I'm not even going to mark this one off, because if we do get up here, we're probably just going to end up taking the larger level. If we do get a pullback, even from where it is right now, you're still talking around about a 260 pip range. But if we do get a pullback, which is what I would hope to see, what I want to see, we're talking 300 plus pips. There's plenty of range to get into this. But we have to be very meticulous and very careful, very cautious about how we get into this, and wait for the dollar to confirm the move that I'm expecting on this before I put anything out. So I'll be monitoring this over the week, and when I see something favorable, I will let you guys know. Alright, so take care, and I will speak to you all in the live session on Wednesday.